you go. Welcome to Khayatollah Yoga. This edition is a California Trimmers edition. Today we're going to do a restorative, pretty easy, gentle flow just to open up the shoulders and the hands and the neck. Go ahead and make yourself nice and comfortable on your mat in a cross-legged position that feels good to you. Cool, now we're ready. Go ahead and lift the arms up to the sky. Give thanks. Start your practice with gratitude and just paw at the air. Letting the neck be heavy. You got about 8 to 10 pounds in your head, depending on your gender. So really just let it go. And then go ahead and tilt over towards your right. Look under the left armpit. Good. And start to inhale and exhale, just like a billow. Inhale up. And bend the bottom elbow, exhale, fold the top arm, inhale up. And we'll come back through center this time and take the other side. Again, see if the bottom elbow can come towards your mat. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Really wake up the side body. Unstick the ribs here. Good. Bring the prayer right through your center line. Take a moment here to set your intention, however large or small it might be. It's all about perspective. Could be something really simple, like I'm not going to tailgate every person. Go ahead and invert your prayer here, really pressing the heels of the palms together here. And the shoulders naturally come up, but see if you can keep them from dropping away from the ears. Spread the fingers, kind of like a turkey's tail, nice and wide. Play with that, see how it feels. Good, stretching through the forearms. Great, and just bring it right through center line. Place your hands on your shoulder tips, and then you'll start to inhale to the right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you're kind of just like a washing machine here, really helping the air move out of the body, keeping the eyes closed and everything going in and out through the nose. Slow, slow, slow. Great. Come through center. And then we'll reverse. So inhale to the other side, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right, and then start to move at your own pace. Good. Let the hands come back onto your knees here. Just feel the body, how naturally high it is. You can either have the hands palms down or palms up, yogi's choice. Whichever position you choose, see that the index and the thumb are touching in that kind of yoga okay symbol. Good, and walk the hands out in front of you. Just come onto all fours. Take your tabletop. Take a moment here to make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath the hips. Good, and then we'll just take a round of cat-cow. So make the get back like a cow on the inhale. And then exhale, notice how you're kind of rolling through the hips and the spine. Inhale, cow the back. Exhale, let the movement initiated by the hips. Head is the last thing to move. Cat, inhale. cow. Exhale all the air out, head nice and heavy, scared cat. Inhale. We'll start to take a turn over toward the right, just like you have a tail behind you. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. See if you can really look behind you like there's a tail wagging. If I were standing above you, I could see that your spine was taking this beautiful C curve here. One more time, exhale to the left, inhale center, exhale to the right, head upright. You can play with the eyes going back as well. It's a great stretch for the optical nerve inside the eyes. Beautiful. We'll come back through tabletop and just go ahead and stick your right leg straight back behind you, toes down. Inhale the left arm forward, palm up, and then you'll bring the right leg up. And just like you're pressing a wall behind you. So keep the right shoulder from dropping toward the ear. Really stay nice and elegant through the neck. Good. Lots of energy in that back foot. And then, yeah, really press back like there's a floor. Then we'll exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, nice and long, beautiful. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, really grow forth. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, grow forth. Exhale, beautiful. This is a balance pose, so be prepared to kind of wobble and, move about. It's completely natural. We'll switch and take the other side here. So again, set yourself up slowly. Reach the right arm forward, palms up, left leg straight back. Good. See if the core can stay engaged here, right? Keep the belly from getting too soft. You can even touch the tummy. Good. Go ahead and check it. And then exhale. Go ahead and bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee toward the elbow, really fold. Inhale, extend beautifully, nice and long. Exhale, good. Feel the body moving. See if you can still have everything going forth from the core, right? This is a really good one for the lumbar spine to warm up the back, especially if you're sitting and trimming all day. That back gets really tight. So this is a sweet one to do. We'll set yourself up. Toes touching, knees as wide as the mat, arms extending, coming to an extended child's pose here. Good. Walk the hands away from the body. Come onto the tips of the fingers even. Let the heart sink down toward the mat. And just breathe here. This is a great one for the shoulders. Again, we're going to thread the left arm under this time, and then bring the right arm in line with the head, with the crown, and walk it away from the body. So there's kind of two things happening, right? You have your left hand pressing into the mat, and then the right hand is pulling and opening up those right ribs. Good. Just breathe here. Really walk the hands in center line. This one's really nice. Great for the shoulders. You're going to love it. Promise. Good, and then we'll unfurl here, take a moment in the center, and then we'll take the other side. So again, notice how the fingers walk in line with the crown, and they're also walking away from the body. The right back of the hand is pressing into the floor, so it's not just hanging out here. You're kind of really torquing the body and extending it. Always at least two things happening in each pose, right? Good, come back to center, and then we'll come up to our tabletop, meet there. Good, we're going to take a puppy dog here, so make sure that the hips are right above the knees, and you kind of walk the hands out, right? It's a little different than your normal down dog, and it's different than your child's pose. Really feel the heart sinking down. This is an intense one for the shoulders, so really breathe deeply, focusing on the exhales, right? Really nice. Keep the belly engaged. You don't want to go soft in your core and cause any danger to the back. Good. Walk yourself back. Walk yourself back. Come to your classic tabletop. And tuck the toes. Come back to your first down dog. Really nice here. Inhale, lift onto the toes. Exhale, sink the heels right down. Inhale onto the toe tips. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, toe tips. Great. Exhale, the heels down. Inhale, toe tips. And see if you can really point those sit bones up. And then we'll inhale, come right out into this kind of plank variation just to make sure your length as well. And then we'll come back into down dog. Inhale, roll out. Beautiful. Into this long plank here. Exhale, press back, down dog. Onto the toe tips, roll through the upper back, chin comes out last. Good. And then exhale right back to your down dog. Lower the heels. Inhale, right, roll right out. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Start to walk one foot forward and then step the right leg straight up, three-legged down dog. Open out, point the toes just like a ballerina or a ballerino. That's a word. Go ahead and look under the right armpit and then step it forward, not like an elephant, but more like a, very graceful deer. And then we'll just take into this runner's lunge here. Start to rock forwards and backwards. Feel the hips kind of opening up. Just see what's happening. Lower the back knee. Point the toes. Good. And then go ahead and rest your entire torso over that thigh, that right thigh. Tuck the chin. Feel the weight of the torso here. Be sure to check your alignment. That heel should be right under the knees. Breathe deeply here. Great. Straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg gently. This is an intense hamstring stretch. Inhale, runner's lunge here. Exhale, good. Straighten both legs. Inhale, bend the front knee, look up. Exhale, press to that big toe mound here a lot. Inhale, runner's lunge, bend right over that ankle, step back, downward facing dog. Nice. Now we'll take the other side. Lift the left leg straight up. Point the toes. Look under the left armpit. Nice. You got to really check the shoulders here. Check the legs here. One straight line, ideally. And then we'll step. Good job. Step the foot right in between the hands. And then we'll just inhale and start to really release through the hips. Get some juice in there. This can be an intense one, so just take your time. Lower the back knee. If you want to pad up the knees, take that, do that for sure. And then again, you'll kind of tuck the chin and just drape your torso right over that thigh. It's amazing how much, weight is in the body. And if you just let gravity do it, you'll get somewhere, relatively soon. Great. Go ahead and tuck the back toes. Straighten the back leg, and then see how they have to press into that large toe mound to kind of get that left leg to straighten any amount. Yeah, if you have blocks, this is a great time to block the hands up. Helps the floor come toward you. And we'll just keep moving through this dynamically. So inhale into the runner's lunge. Exhale, press into the large toe mound, straighten that leg. Inhale, runner's lunge. Good. And then just go ahead and place the hands down. Step right back into your downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Feel the difference in the hips. Great. This time walk the hands back toward the feet one by one by one by one. Great. So you're in this Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of your mat here. Good. Go ahead and bend the knees a lot so that, again, you're draping the torso over the thighs here. The palms can kind of drag by the ankles. It's okay to relax, in yoga really all the time, right? You should be able to smile in whatever pose you're in. Good. We'll straighten the back here. Long flat back, hands onto the shins. Just take a moment to let the blood come into the body naturally. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Good. And take a moment to really look up. Exhale, bring the prayer through heart center. Touch your intention for a moment before you throw it back up, offering it. Exhale, fold in half, Uttanasana. Inhale, long flat back. Exhale, let the head drop. Reverse swan dive on the inhale, all the way back up. Exhale the prayer through his center. Inhale, throw it up like some confetti. Exhale, either bow or swan dive. Inhale, long flat back. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, reverse swan. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale again, throw it up. Exhale, really fold in half, release. Inhale, long flat back. Beautiful. Just feel how the heart naturally starts to pick up the pace by doing these really gentle movements, right? If you're sitting all day, focused on your earnings and just your mind is on the grind, you can always take a moment to do these half sun salutations. We'll come back into our downward facing dog here. And again, just play with lifting and lowering the heels, kind of firing up the legs. Many times when people are sitting in their cars or sitting and trimming, you kind of forget that you have legs, right? Because you're just trying to focus. So this is great to kind of wake that up. We'll meet in our tabletop and we'll take puppy dog again. So notice how our hips are wanting to be over the knees here, and you're just walking the hands out. Again, a really intense stretch for the shoulders, for the heart opening. So take it gentle. Inhale out, come onto your belly. This is always fun, right? Get you really be horizontal. Point the toes a lot here. We'll take a sphinx. So really think of sphinx as 4,000-year-old, regal, really divine posture. Right, avoid dumping in the shoulders, yeah. Really see if you can press into the forearms. Notice if your forearms are parallel to each other, so make sure that the wrists aren't coming in or splaying out. Good, yeah. And then we'll go ahead and bring the hands right back under the shoulders again here. And we'll take a low cobra that becomes a high cobra, pressing into all 10 toenails. Good. Tucking the tailbone and then having so much energy in the arms that you're able to lift the knees up, off. Go ahead and tuck the toes and press back, downward facing dog. Good job. Pedal through the feet here. And then go ahead and step the right foot forward on the outside of the feet of the hands, pardon me, and then step the left foot forward. We'll come into a nice wide squat here. Okay, set yourself up and play with even coming onto the, toe tips here and trying to really press the elbows into the inner thighs. It's going to give you a really deep groin opener, hip opener, all that good stuff. See if the hands can come toward the sternum, and then you'll go ahead and reach the left arm out. And then inhale, either bring that right hand onto the right knee and press open, or you can lift it up if you're twisting from the whole spine. This one feels so good. Good. We'll take the other side. So go ahead and reach the right arm. Really press it into the right knee, opening up. Yeah, really sinking down. Left arm has an option of coming all the way up or pressing into the left knee. Good. We'll come back through center and come up onto the tiptoes here. Just feel the depth of the squat. Feel the organs releasing. Feel your root chakra from the Muladhara all the way up to your crown chakra. Great. And then we'll just lower the head first and then straighten the legs. This is much gentler on the knees. Good. Go ahead and pat down the backs of the legs along the hamstrings here. Even take your forearms and hug the calves, deepening the forward fold. And then you'll bring your hands right back behind you, just like you're skiing. Really pull the fists away from you. And then exhale, fold and half straighten the legs. We'll do that again. So we'll bend the knees. Inhale, look up. Really squeeze the shoulders toward each other. Exhale, fold, relax. Inhale, bend those knees. Look up, and then we'll let the arms fly up. Great. And then exhale, fold. Good job. Just gentle ways to warm up the calves. We'll take a full bend here, and then put the hands behind you. Kind of catch yourself. And go ahead and come all the way onto your back here. Make sure your knees are bent and that your hands can graze maybe the back of your heels. we'll do a couple of things to kind of warm up the core here in a gentle way. So bring the knees in, and then inhale the legs straight up. Arms will be straight up too. So you're in this really nice kind of L shape. And again, really breathing into the belly. Grab hold of the mat to keep the whole spine on the floor. There'll be a gentle natural curve in the spine, but you don't want to overdo it. Good. And just keep the belly firm. You can play around with this one. Bring the hands out to a T and bend your knees. And then slowly bring the feet toward the floor. Notice how your stomach is going to want to pop up and your chest is going to pop up. You really got to work to keep that part glued down. And then we'll take it back. Bend the knees in and straighten up. Bring the arms up. Hands to prayer, knees bend. Again, arms out to T. Keep the belly pressing toward the mat. Exhale, knees up, legs up. Good. Just kind of create your own sequence, whatever feels good here. Just challenging yourself to keep the core controlled. Especially as women, a lot of your weight and your strength lies in the legs. And so when moving the legs, you kind of just let them take over. So it's a really great exercise to work on strengthening the core and integrating any Pilates or ab work that you're familiar with for sure. Good. Exhale, knees down. And really gently placing the feet down. Good. And then we'll just hug the knees in. Go ahead and bring the forehead in as well. Just releasing the back. Good. So nice. And then we'll inhale, take this bridge variation. Really press into the feet. Keep the knees and thighs parallel. And then just lift the hips up. Arms can be overhead here or they can be down by your side. Yogi's choice. I love when I get that option. Exhale, slowly unfurl. Hands at your side. Inhale. See if you can take the whole inhalation to get up here. Pressing really into the whole foot, right? None of that whole like caving into the arches or like splaying out to the side. Really use your foot. Inhale. Press up. Yeah. Let the heart come toward the mouth. Great. You can bring the hands by your side here. See if you can walk the shoulders under the body a little bit more, giving you a more intense lift here. And then go ahead and interlace the fingers. If that feels good, use a strap or just keep the hands by your side. Good. Release the hands, slowly lower down. Be very gentle on that spine. And then we'll make the feet as wide as the mat and just let the knees knock in. Windshield wipering. See if the body can get involved. Nice. Again, we'll bring the knees in toward the chest, bring the head up as well. And then just play here, right? Start to kind of use the weight of the body like an egg and just rock along the spine. This one feels so good. It's so underestimated because you just are able to really massage all of these like large slabs of muscle that flank your spine. When you roll up and down, it's so sweet. Good. And see if you can come into this nice little boat pose here. This is another core opener. A lot of times when you're sitting, our bellies are really soft and the spine is kind of dumping this way or that way. Good. So it's really wonderful to kind of fire up the core. See if you can point the toes. Let the shins be parallel to the floor or see if you can bring them up. If you can't, go ahead and roll back. Roll nice. Try it one more time. Good. Roll back. Enjoy. Just play. Good. And just go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position here again. If you'd like to sit up a little higher on a block or a blanket, go ahead and do that now. And bring the practice to a nice close. Go ahead and give thanks for taking time to be on your mat and give your body some attention. It allows us to be more productive in general. Thank you so much for joining me today with Khayatollah Yoga. You guys did awesome. I hope to see you again, and may you have a divine day. Namaste. You always gotta have that in there. Follow me.